Anita Bryant is a former Miss Oklahoma, a pop singer with 3 gold records to her credit. Until just lately, she's been identified with nothing more controversial than orange juice. Well, today she's at the center of a human rights controversy raging in Dade County, Florida.
Anita Jane Bryant was born March 25, 1940, in Barnsdall, Oklahoma, into a deeply religious Southern Baptist family. Growing up during the economic struggles of the post-Depression era, her family faced financial hardships, often moving around for work. Despite these challenges, Bryant discovered her love for music early on. Encouraged by her family, she began singing in church, where her powerful voice quickly garnered attention. But it was her conservative viewpoint that also challenged her successful career. The singing stops, but the speaking continues.
Last year, Dade County voters overwhelmingly repealed an ordinance granting special privileges to homosexuals. But the militant homosexuals don't take no for an answer.
Anita Bryant's musical talent became a ticket to a brighter future. She won numerous local singing competitions during her teenage years, including her first statewide contest at the age of 12. Her natural charisma and vocal prowess soon paved the way for her to enter beauty pageants. In 1958, she was crowned Miss Oklahoma, a title that brought her national attention. The following year, she competed in the Miss America pageant and finished as a runner-up. This success set the stage for her to pursue a professional music career. In the late 50s, she signed a recording contract with Carlton Records, marking the beginning of her journey as a pop singer. Her breakthrough came in 1960 with the release of Paper Roses, a heartfelt ballad that climbed to the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The song's success solidified her reputation as a talented vocalist with a clean-cut, all-American image. She followed up with several other hits, including In My Little Corner of the World and Till There Was You, which further expanded her audience. Her music resonated with listeners during a period when wholesome, family-oriented entertainers were in high demand. Her charm, coupled with her clear and melodic voice, made her a frequent guest on television variety shows, including The Ed Sullivan Show and The Tonight Show. By the mid-60s, she had become one of the most recognizable female singers in the United States. As her career flourished, she expanded her presence beyond the recording studio. She became a sought-after performer for live events, concerts, and state fairs. Her appeal was not limited to music. She also began appearing in commercials, lending her image and voice to prominent brands. Her most notable commercial partnership came in 1969 when she became the spokesperson for the Florida Citrus Commission. Her endorsement of Florida orange juice was wildly successful, and her tagline, "A day without orange juice is like a day without sunshine," became a cultural catchphrase. The campaign not only boosted orange juice sales, but also made Bryant a household name. During this period, she also ventured into acting, appearing in a few television specials and holiday-themed programs. By the early 70s, Anita Bryant seemed to epitomize the American dream: a successful singer, a devoted wife and mother, and a celebrated public figure. In 1960, she married Bob Green, a former disc jockey and public relations executive who became her manager. Together, they presented a picture-perfect family life, raising 4 children while maintaining a strong presence in the entertainment industry. Their marriage was seen as a partnership in both business and faith, with Green playing a significant role in managing Bryant's career. The couple's shared Christian values were central to their lives. Bryant often spoke publicly about her faith and its importance in her decisions, both personal and professional. She was deeply involved in her church and used her platform to promote family values and conservative principles. In 1977, Anita took a dramatic turn in her public life. She became the face of the Save Our Children campaign, an initiative aimed at overturning a newly passed ordinance in Miami-Dade County, Florida, that prohibited discrimination based on sexual orientation. Bryant argued that the ordinance threatened traditional family values and posed a moral danger to children. Her campaign, deeply rooted in her conservative Christian beliefs, received widespread attention. She framed her opposition to LGBTQ+ rights as a defense of morality, often using religious rhetoric to justify her stance. Her speeches and media appearances emphasized her belief that homosexuality was a sin, and granting equal rights to LGBTQ+ individuals would erode societal norms. The Save Our Children campaign succeeded in repealing the ordinance, but it also sparked a national backlash. Activists mobilized against Bryant, organizing protests and boycotts, most notably targeting Florida orange juice. The boycott gained significant traction, with celebrities and activists publicly denouncing Bryant and encouraging others to avoid products she endorsed. The controversy surrounding Bryant's activism marked a turning point in her career. While she gained support from conservative and religious groups, she faced intense criticism from LGBTQ+ advocates and many within the entertainment industry. Her previously unblemished image as a beloved entertainer began to crumble as she became a polarizing figure. The boycott had a tangible impact, leading the Florida Citrus Commission to end its partnership with Bryant in 1979. Her music career also suffered as radio stations stopped playing her songs and her concert bookings dwindled. The financial strain was compounded by the loss of sponsorship deals and public appearances. In 1980, she divorced Bob Green, citing the pressures of her activism and the resulting public scrutiny as contributing factors. The divorce, coupled with her declining career, led to financial difficulties, including bankruptcy. In the years following her fall from grace, Anita largely retreated from the public eye. She attempted several comebacks, including releasing Christian music albums and writing a memoir, A New Day, in 1992, but she never regained her former prominence. Her name remained synonymous with the anti-gay movement, overshadowing her earlier achievements as a singer and entertainment. Despite her diminished public presence, her legacy continues to evoke strong reactions. For many, she represents a cautionary tale about how taking a divisive stance on social issues can derail a once thriving career. For others, she remains a symbol of steadfast adherence to personal beliefs. Anita's life and career are a study in contrasts. From her humble beginnings in Oklahoma to her rise as a celebrated singer and commercial icon, she achieved a level of success few entertainers could match. But her foray into political activism in the late 70s marked a turning point that irrevocably altered her legacy. Her outspoken opposition to LGBTQ+ rights alienated many fans and led to a sharp decline in her career. What had seemed like an unstoppable rise to fame was abruptly curtailed by her controversial stance. While her musical achievements and contributions to popular culture should not be overlooked, they are often overshadowed by the enduring impact of her activism. Her anti-gay stance highlights the complex relationships between entertainers and their public personas, raising questions about whether celebrities should openly express their religious, political, and social views. Bryant's transition from celebrated entertainer to cultural pariah underscores how polarizing views can overshadow an artist's professional achievements. The backlash against her, including boycotts and protests, demonstrates that audiences may reject entertainers whose views they find objectionable, regardless of their talent or past accomplishments. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think it would have been wiser for Anita Bryant to keep her views to herself? Let us know in the comments section below.